I'm Margaret in Windsor. I'm trying to laugh. Anyway, that's how I get through things. Anyway, I was just telling all this. Nancy Pelosi, I cannot stand. The Democratic Party, I can't stand. Believe me. But I had to add this. I just put up a video about her and wonder what she thinks the answer to all this is. She calls it humanitarian. Well, that sounds good to other people until it starts overrunning your pocketbook and taking your homes and your jobs and all that. I don't know why I'm doing this, except she's flawed and nobody catches her in it because the press is controlled. They need handcuffed and they're hauled off and put in jail themselves. Just like President Trump said, they're they don't tell the truth. um, well, I've said they're Illuminati controlled. I know that much. I hope one day I get to tell all this if I live to. Anyway, they're saying now, and it just infuriates me, if you ever know what was turned over to CNN and all the press knows, I tell you what, I hope it does, and you get to see this wonderful press that's so controlled and lie. Um, I can't help but get back on here. At least I can voice my opinion here where I can't outside, really. I'm in the live in the motel. And, well, even if I were able to, I'm getting old, I can't get around, I don't have money. Kept on a tight budget of nothing. So anyway, let me get away from that. I want to say this. You know how you go after someone, you attack their mental state. So now then, everything President Trump does is they watch the words they use. Like, he just threw a temper tantrum when they had this meeting today with Pelosi and, what's his name, Schumer, and these Democrats, and I hope not any Republicans, because, God, I wish they'd stand behind the man, because I think he's good. Please don't let him be bad. I've said that, don't play the good cop, bad cop, because you know Nancy Pelosi is the bad cop. Believe me. Okay, so now then he threw a temper tantrum and walked away. And one of the, I got some words I can't use, all right? They tell me I wasn't a lady, and I am. But I say that sometimes the words are warranted. Anyway, one of these reporters asked him some silly, you put in the words, question, and he asked the question back to the reporter. Well, President Trump can't say anything. They're going to find fault with it all. You know who is the liars, and this is not funny. What the press has done. What is their job description? If you ever put it up, it's sure not what they've done. The press is so controlled. And the other night when they dropped the ball at New Year's Eve, that night, the New Year's, Lester Holt, who I always thought was the good guy, I really did. And he and a bunch of other journalists were up there celebrating freedom of speech and freedom of journalism. Well, they've been free to lie and cover up and delete, if that's what you call. Anyway, I want to say that about Trump. Anything he does, they're going to attack him. And I'm going to say this because you can see it. He has stood up and strong. He's got to be to take all this and go to sleep at night, 7 days a week, almost 24 hours a day, all this crap. I don't know how he's living. The others sure didn't take this. They didn't. Well, anyway, I hope he's a good guy, and I hope Pelosi doesn't get reelected, whenever that is.